Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video guys, I want to give you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now. Even though, yes, right now, as you guys can clearly see, Bitcoin is not really moving. Okay, now, a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, we saw Bitcoin pump all the way up to pretty much $26,000. Okay, and then pretty much didn't have a little rejection right here, as you guys can clearly see. And right here, guys, is in fact Bitcoin support level. Okay, the new support level for Bitcoin. It was in fact a resistance line. Now it's actually a support level. Okay, of pretty much touching $24,000. So right now, Bitcoin's currently at $24,400. So it's still holding up really well. Okay, we know a lot of banks out there are in fact collapsing. Okay, while Bitcoin is actually pumping, right? It's actually still holding up pretty well. Okay, and just remember guys, right, Bitcoin was absolutely pumping, having this rally up for the past few days, right? And now we are in fact seeing Bitcoin slowly consolidating, okay, going on the sidelines. But you guys have to understand that Bitcoin is still holding up pretty well. It's still above $24,000. Okay, so Bitcoin is holding up really well. Same with the entire cryptocurrency market. Okay, now yesterday we did in fact see Bitcoin holding up pretty well. Same with a lot of altcoins. Okay, a lot of altcoins yesterday, was in fact pumping. Okay, and holding up really well. But today we are in fact seeing some slight drops. Okay, nothing too crazy, but you guys can see a lot of altcoins are in fact having a pretty decent drop today. Okay, you guys see for example, Ethereum, okay, down 3.2%, nothing too crazy right there. Same with XRP, over 2%, right? And now here is Cardano down 6.3%, Polygon down 7.6%, Dogecoin down 7.2%, Solana down 9.2%, Polkadot down 5.8%, Shiba Inu today down 8.3%. Litecoin down 7.3%, Avalanche down 10%, Chainlink down 6.8%. So you guys get the gesture here, right? A lot of altcoins, a lot of crypto coins are in fact having a slight drop today. Okay, the global crypto market cap right now is still above 1 trillion, which is great. Yesterday it was in fact at 1.1 trillion. Now it's at 1.07 trillion. Okay, so it's having a slight drop, nothing too crazy, nothing too major, and it's down 3.2% today. Okay, so still we're still above a trillion, which is great. And yes, a lot of different altcoins today are in fact having a drop today. You guys can clearly see that for the past 24 hours. But personally, this is something to be expected. Okay, altcoins were absolutely pumping. So, this is to be expected, right? We're not always gonna, pump up, right? There's obviously gonna be days where we get little rejections and we're gonna have a drop and this crashes, right? You guys have to understand that the crypto market is really volatile. Okay, it really is. So every time we see a massive, decent pump up, like what we have been seeing for the past, few days, you guys can clearly see that, right? For the past 7 days, a lot of these altcoins have in fact been pumping a lot, right? Especially for the past month. Okay, but every time we see a pretty decent pump, it's gonna drop back down, and that's exactly what the crypto market is doing today. So in this video, guys, I want to talk about Bitcoin next year in 2024 and next year after that, right? The year 2025, because those years, guys, Bitcoin, and not just Bitcoin, but of course altcoins, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, okay, the entire crypto market will absolutely skyrocket because we will in fact enter the next crypto bull market, right? The next cycle, okay? And you guys have to understand, I know, I've been telling you guys this many times that right now is the perfect time to buy some Bitcoin, to invest into Bitcoin, to accumulate into Bitcoin, not just Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency in general. If you guys want to make money with crypto, you better take this advantage now. You better take this huge opportunity right now to start buying, investing, dollar cost averaging. I feel like, for all of us that are in fact in the crypto space right now and are, crypto investors, we should be at least dollar cost averaging right now. We should be accumulating, guys. Okay, that's what everyone right now should be doing. Okay, because we are still in the accumulation stage and we're still in a bear market, but not for long. Okay, not for long. Soon enough, the next Bitcoin halving is going to happen, okay, and we will in fact start the next crypto bull market, okay. So like I said, okay, a lot of banks are in fact collapsing right now, okay. Europe's largest banks are in fact plunging, okay. It's dropping. You guys can clearly see that, okay, a fair few of them, right. And you guys can clearly see Bitcoin, on the other hand, is pumping, right? So I've told you guys this many times that, I feel like a lot of people right now are in fact, realizing where Bitcoin is heading, why Bitcoin was created, because of this reason, because of banks collapsing, okay? And, you can't really trust banks no more, right? That's just personally my opinion, guys, okay? And I've been telling you guys this many times that, I was, investing into crypto, right? Mainly into Bitcoin. Okay, I've been putting at least 95% of my net worth in Bitcoin, right? But thinking about it now, I'm putting 100%, like my entire liquid money and whatnot, and just treating Bitcoin like it's my own bank, like it's my own savings account. And you know what's crazy? I've been telling us that many times, okay, to treat Bitcoin like it's your own savings account, like it's your own bank. You know what I mean? Like, be your own bank, guys, right? Don't trust these other banks out there, because you have no idea what's going to happen with these banks, because a lot of banks nowadays are in fact collapsing. You guys can clearly see that, right? And while Bitcoin is pumping. So while banks are crashing down and Bitcoin is pumping, that obviously tells you something here, right? That people realize where Bitcoin is heading, why Bitcoin was in fact created, and Bitcoin, in a way, is, okay, a way to keep your money safe, okay? This is not financial advice, obviously, okay? But that's just personally my opinion, right? Bitcoin is a way to do that. And that's why it was, in fact, created at the beginning, right? So you guys understand, personally, I would just put my money in Bitcoin. Okay, if you're investing into cryptocurrency, there's nothing wrong with investing into other altcoins, but you guys understand there's a lot of altcoins out there, okay? There is literally over almost 23,000 different altcoins in the entire cryptocurrency market. And you guys have to understand, right? You always have to do your own research on which crypto coin you guys like, which altcoin you like, because every single altcoin in the market is different. They're not all the same, right? They have different usages, they have different technology, right? What it's used for and whatnot. Okay, it's not all the same, guys. But mainly, guys, right, when I'm investing into crypto, I basically stick with the basics, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are in fact my main investments. Those are in fact my biggest holdings in my crypto portfolio. Okay, but I do in fact invest into other altcoins, right? A fair few altcoins. I have invested into 40 plus different altcoins, and I still am. But my main investments and the ones that I'm really keeping my eye on is Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Because I believe that's going to be the money makers, right? But that's just personally my opinion, okay? So you guys understand, okay? People are in fact buying Bitcoin. They realize now where the banks are heading, which is down, and Bitcoin is going up because people are in fact buying Bitcoin, right? So that's amazing to see. That's amazing to see, and the future is looking really bright for Bitcoin. Now, I've been telling us many times that Bitcoin is gonna reach $30,000. Okay, it's just gonna reach $30,000 no matter what, right? And it's been quite some time since we have seen Bitcoin at 30K. Okay, it's been almost a year now, which is crazy, right? Time literally flies. From last year May to June, that was literally our last time seeing Bitcoin touching $30,000. And I really do believe in the next few weeks we could potentially see that for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin right now, like I said, it's currently at $24,400, so over 24K. And right now, Bitcoin is in fact at a support level. Okay, like I said, this was in fact a resistance line, but right now it is in fact the support level. Okay, so I really do believe Bitcoin can potentially bounce back up and go back up all the way to $30,000. Okay, because like I said, guys, if we see Bitcoin go past this resistance line, which it was in fact a resistance line we did right a couple of days ago, we saw Bitcoin absolutely pumping up to $26,000. Okay, and it's dropped a little bit, but it's still holding up pretty well, right? And you guys can clearly see Bitcoin right now is in fact above this resistance line, which is in fact a support level now. Okay, it turned into a support level. So right now our target is all the way up here for Bitcoin. Okay, which is $30,000. Okay, and I know for a fact Bitcoin can potentially hit that in the next few weeks. Okay, so just be excited for that, guys. Okay, be excited for Bitcoin because it's 100% going to reach $30,000 in the next few weeks. That's just personally my opinion. I could be wrong here. Okay, I could be wrong. We could actually see Bitcoin drop down, but you guys have to understand that right now what we are in fact seeing for Bitcoin is a support level. You guys can clearly see that right there. Okay, it is in fact holding up pretty well above $24,000. If we see Bitcoin break the support level, then yes, we could potentially see Bitcoin drop further down and further down, right? But we will see. Okay, we will see. Now, Bitcoin. Okay, the bull run is going to happen, guys. So be excited for the next Bitcoin halving event, which is going to happen next year in 2024. Like I said many times, the next crypto bull market, guys, is not going to happen this year in 2023. It's not going to happen this year. I've told you guys this many times, right? It's going to happen next year in 2024 because that is when the next Bitcoin halving will in fact happen. And I've been telling guys that Bitcoin will eventually reach $1 million in the next few years. I really do believe by potentially the year 2030, which is less than 7 years from now, we will in fact see a $1 million Bitcoin. Okay, we just will. That's just personally my personal price prediction for Bitcoin in the year 2030. And I think that's a very, very possible. So this chart just shows you guys where Bitcoin could potentially be heading. Okay, and right now it is in fact in the right path on heading there. Okay, so these are just all assumptions, predictions, and whatnot. Okay, but similar. Okay, this is what it's gonna happen pretty much every time, guys. We have a Bitcoin halving. Okay, every single time. You guys can clearly see that, right? We had one in 2013. Bitcoin was all the way down, and then after the halving event, it absolutely pumped up, and then it dropped, right? And then in 2016, okay, we had another halving event, and Bitcoin absolutely pumped up, and then it dropped again. Right, and then our most recent halving event was in 2020. Okay, and when that happened, we saw Bitcoin. What happened with Bitcoin towards the end of the year 2022, 2021? Obviously, Bitcoin pumped like crazy, right? Bitcoin, we all know it, was the best performing asset as of the year 2021. Okay, so we saw Bitcoin pump, and then what happened last year? Just last year in 2022, we saw Bitcoin drop. Okay, and now our next halving is going to happen in the year 2024, around March, which is exactly 1 year from now, or maybe in April or May. Okay, either of those months. So maybe March, April, or May. Okay, and once the halving event happens, we're going to see Bitcoin skyrocket. Okay, and every single time, guys, every single time, you guys can clearly see this. Every single time Bitcoin has a halving event, Bitcoin always tends to reach a new all-time high. So Bitcoin will easily go way above 69k, okay, which was in fact its previous all-time highs, which is all the way up here. Okay, it's easily going to happen. Then Bitcoin is going to absolutely skyrocket. You guys can clearly see that. Okay, it's going to go to 100k easily. That's like a no-brainer right there. Okay, Bitcoin's going to easily reach 100k in the next crypto bull market. I see Bitcoin. We're gonna pass 200k. I think Bitcoin's gonna go to 300k, potentially even 400k and 500k. $500,000. I'm being dead serious, guys. Call me crazy. I don't care. That is just personally my prediction for Bitcoin in the next crypto bull market. We could potentially see Bitcoin at least 300k to even 400k, maybe even 500k in the next crypto bull market, guys. Okay, so it's going to absolutely skyrocket. Okay, and then it's going to drop, right? Which potentially we're going to be in the next cycle of the bear market. Okay, and then Bitcoin's going to absolutely just pump up. Okay, and this should be in the year 2030 for us to see Bitcoin at $1 million, right? So we will see. Okay, we will see. Bitcoin right now is still in the right path. Okay, it really is. Okay, so we will see, guys. Time will tell. But Bitcoin right now, as of right now, is holding up really, really well above this support level of $24,000. So yeah, guys, that is where I see Bitcoin in the year 2024 and 2025 because it's gonna absolutely skyrocket. Okay, those years, guys, next year, and the year after that, 2025, even 2026, Bitcoin is going to skyrocket. Okay, because we're gonna be in a bull market, right? So think about that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I will in fact keep you guys updated on what's gonna happen with Bitcoin in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys.